I have a question here. I've been curious about this. So I want to get your thoughts. The New York Giants, obviously not even talking about a chance to win the division. That's the Eagles, and the Cowboys are better than them too. But a team who made the playoffs last year, now you bring in Darren Waller. They're a plus number, pretty big plus number, plus 172 to even make the playoffs. Do you think there's value on that? Yes or no?
Very direct.
I was thinking about this. The Giants overachieved last year. They had Saquon Barkley finally healthy at running back for a full season, aside for week 18. My concern for the Giants, their wide receivers. The receiving core has been banged up. You had Tony last year, and I'm trying to think who else was it that got hurt. Slayton,
Shepard got hurt.
Their whole everybody in New York, everyone for the Giants got hurt in their receiving core last year. The defense was really good against the run and terrible against the pass. Got to fix that secondary up. Is there value? Sure. The Eagles probably have a bit of a down year because every team in football who, aside for the Bengals and the Patriots in the last decade, has had a season worse than the season before when they're Super Bowl runner-up. Eagles are going to have a bit of regression. The Cowboys are actually a team that I would pick to win the NFC East this year. Because the Cowboys are good division winners. They're not a good playoff team. They're a good regular season team. The Giants have to get through both those teams twice, and that's really going to be a difficult task with the way the Eagles' defense was last year. The Giants had to rely so much on Daniel Jones' legs. I would stay away. It's not something that I would place a bet on. I just have too many question marks about who Daniel Jones is going to be able to throw to and if Saquon Barkley is going to actually have another durable year, which I hope he does because I drafted him in fantasy.
That's the thing with the Giants is you can have 4 losses right there. I mean, it should be 4. They'll be pretty big dogs in 4 of those games.
Tough to beat those guys.
Yes, let's get 4 losses right there.
And the Giants won a ton of close games last year, which also means regression.
There was a luck statistic, and as a big Vikings fan, everyone talks about the 11-0 and 1-score games last year. The Giants actually led the league in the luck factor last year. It was a lot of bounces going their way. Bold to say that though, Ariel, with the New York media bearing down on you. Just be careful.
I'd say there's.
I have been going at New York teams all baseball season. If you think that football season's going to be any different, these New York fans have been chomping at the bit to get to football season since the All-Star break. That means they're going to be let down again.
It's all on the Jets. It's all on the Jets.
These are actually New Jersey teams.
Oh, that's right. That's a great point.
Yeah. But I think there's the only small value I could see is strictly only because the Giants are in the NFC as opposed to the AFC. Mm-hmm. I can see a world of the 6 or the 7 seed and go on the road again, and their ceiling is the NFC divisional round. But if they were in the AFC, there's probably 9 teams better than they are.
That's a great point about the wild card because you look at the NFC North, you've only really got the Lions and the Vikings in the mix. The South, probably just the Saints. The West, Niners, Rams, maybe Seahawks.
Maybe.
You've got probably a good chance of 3 teams from the NFC East making it into the playoffs.
And you like the Cowboys to win the division?
Value there. What odds do you have?
+1. I'm saying +175.
So second best to the Eagles, correct?
Yeah, Eagles -115.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good value.
If I had to take a non-favorite in that division, it would be the Cowboys.
Yeah, nice. I don't know if like Ariel said, I don't know if I'd want to mess with an odds-on division favorite either.
I mean, if Dak comes back and a few less turnovers, I mean, they were right there last year. Philly
You
was just
will never
unbeatable.
watch me bet a Super Bowl runner-up in a positive way.
I can't have the Eagles. I can't stand the Eagles, so I'm very happy to hear you saying this. They just drive me up a wall.